Hey, my lovely listeners. Welcome to sqill'N'Chill, the podcast where creativity and opportunity collide, brought to you by sqillsite.com. I'm your host, Laila, and in each episode, we dive into the inspiring topics that can enrich the world of freelancing and entrepreneurship. Today, we'll dive into a topic that every freelancer can relate to, taking a guilt-free and rejuvenating holiday break. Ah, yes. The freelance life can feel like the ultimate dream. You're your own boss, you set your hours, and you can even work from a hammock on a beautiful beach. But let's face it, with all that freedom comes the hefty responsibility of managing your own workload. And sometimes, taking a break feels like a luxury you just can't afford. But fear not. In today's episode, we'll explore why disconnecting to recharge is absolutely crucial for both your productivity and your well-being. We'll map out a plan that allows you to relax without feeling guilty about the workload waiting for you. So grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's get started on this journey to a guilt-free holiday break, just for us hardworking freelancers. Sit back, relax. This is sqill'N'Chill. Ah, the freelance life. It's the dream, right? Being your own boss, setting your own hours, and having the freedom to work from anywhere in the world. Picture this. You're typing away on your laptop from a cozy cafe in Paris or a hammock on a tropical beach. Sounds perfect, doesn't it? But let's be real for a moment. With this amazing freedom comes a hefty load of responsibility. You have to manage your own workload, juggle multiple clients, and keep everything running smoothly. Sometimes it feels like there's a never-ending to-do list hanging over your head. And when you're the captain of your own ship, taking a break can seem like an indulgence you simply can't afford. The pressure to keep going, to always be available and responsive, can make the idea of a real holiday seem almost impossible. How can you step away when there's so much to do? It's a tricky balance, and often the fear of missed opportunities or falling behind can take the fun out of freelancing. However, the freedom and flexibility that drew us to freelancing in the first place should also allow us to carve out time for rest and rejuvenation. So stick with me. We'll explore how to plan effectively and give yourself the break you truly deserve. Because trust me, those sandy beaches and peaceful hammock naps, they're not as far out of reach as you might think. Let's dive into the first tip. Planning is your superpower. One of the best things you can do as a freelancer is to plan your vacation well in advance. Think of it as setting a date with your future, more relaxed self. Block out your vacation time on your calendar and make it non-negotiable. Treat it like the important meeting it is, because it is essential for your well-being. Next, inform your clients about your upcoming break. This might seem daunting, but trust me, it's better to give them a heads up than leaving them in the dark. Plus, it shows your professionalism and respect for their time too. Adjust your deadlines accordingly and ensure all critical tasks are completed before your departure. This way, your clients won't feel anxious about losing touch. Also, consider setting up a safety net. You might want to provide limited support for any urgent matters that crop up, but remember, limited is the key here. You don't want to end up working through your entire vacation. If possible, delegate tasks to a trusted colleague or set up an autoresponder for non-essential inquiries. Finally, ensure you've got a smooth landing planned when you return. Schedule a buffer day to catch up on emails and messages. It's like giving yourself a soft cushion to fall back on, easing back into work without the stress. You might even think about offering a return from break promotion to re-engage clients and kickstart your post-vacation hustle. So there you have it. With a little foresight and preparation, you can make your vacation not just possible, but a guilt-free escape that leaves you recharged and ready to take on the world. Let's dive into one of the most crucial aspects of ensuring your holiday break goes off without a hitch, embracing automation and communication. First off, let's talk automation. Repetitive tasks like scheduling social media posts or managing email marketing can eat up more time than we realize. But guess what? There are tools out there that can do this heavy lifting for you. Look into scheduling tools for your social media posts. Platforms like Buffer or Hootsuite can keep your online presence active while you sip pina coladas on the beach or sip hot chocolate in a mountain cabin. Next, let's focus on email marketing. Tools like MailChimp can help schedule your newsletters and updates in advance, so you're not scrambling to get things out while you're away. And don't forget the power of an out-of-office message. Set up autoresponder emails that inform clients you're on a break, but do it with a friendly tone. Something like, "Hey there, thanks for reaching out. I'm currently unplugged, soaking up some much-needed R&R. I'll get back to you as soon as I'm back on." Now let's move on to communication, because it's not just about what you do, but how you say it. Inform your clients about your break well in advance. Give them at least a couple of weeks' notice so they can adjust their timelines and expectations. Outline a plan for handling urgent matters. For example, you might say, "During my break, I'll check messages once a day for any urgent issues, but for anything else, I'll get back to you after." Setting these expectations early can prevent any last-minute surprises and help maintain those essential client relationships. And if you have a team or reliable freelancers you can delegate tasks to, let your clients know they will be in good hands while you're away. With a bit of preparation and clear communication, you can ensure that your freelance business runs smoothly and your clients feel taken care of, even when you're recharging your own batteries. So embrace those tools and communicate early and openly. Your smooth and guilt-free holiday break depends on it. Managing your expectations, as well as those of your clients, is paramount when planning a break in your freelance schedule. Now, I know this can sound a bit daunting at first, but trust me, it's totally doable. First off, let's talk about being realistic. We all wish we could fully unplug and not think about work during our breaks, right? But let's face reality. Completely disconnecting might not always be possible. That's why it's crucial to set some boundaries. Decide ahead of time when, if ever, you'll check your emails or messages. Maybe it's once a day or once every few days. Just be honest with yourself about what feels manageable. Next, you've got to set those client expectations. Communication is key here. Make sure your clients know exactly what they can expect from you while you're away. Will you be checking emails at all? Are there specific times when you can be reached in case of an emergency? Clearly outlining this helps to avoid any misunderstandings and ensures everyone's on the same page. Remember to also allow for some flexibility. Life happens, and unforeseen circumstances can pop up. Having a bit of wiggle room in your plan can make the difference between a smooth, stress-free break and one filled with unnecessary anxiety. So go ahead, set those boundaries, communicate clearly, and give yourself some grace to adapt as needed. This will not only help you manage your workload better, but also allow you to truly enjoy and benefit from your well-deserved break. Taking a break as a freelancer can feel daunting, but it's vital to remember that recharging is just as important as the work itself. First things first, resist the urge to constantly check in on work while you're on your break. It's tempting to peek at your emails or messages, but trust that you've set up a solid safety net before you took off. Be confident in your planning and let automation tools do their job. Now let's talk about the fun part, using your break to truly recharge. Dive into hobbies that you love, but might not always have time for. Whether it's painting, reading, hiking, or cooking, take this time to enjoy activities that fuel your passion and creativity. Exploring new places, even if it's just a local spot you've never visited, can be incredibly refreshing. Travel not only broadens your horizons, but also gives your brain new stimuli and experiences to draw inspiration from. And of course, reconnecting with loved ones is incredibly valuable. Spend quality time with family and friends. These moments will remind you why you're working so hard in the first place. Genuine interactions and creating cherished memories can fill your emotional tank and remind you of all the reasons to keep striving in your freelance career. Remember, a refreshed mind is a productive mind. When you return to your desk, you'll find that your creativity is sharper, your motivation is renewed, and your overall productivity has received a significant boost. So let go of the control for a bit and embrace the art of rejuvenation. Your work and well-being will thank you for it. The magic of 2 letters that can change your life. N-O. Embracing the power of no while you're on a break is a crucial step in truly recharging. Now, I get it. The fear of missing out on a new project can be real, but trust me, your well-being is infinitely more important. When an opportunity pops up during your well-deserved downtime, take a deep breath and politely decline. It's not a missed chance. It's an investment in your future productivity and happiness. Think of it this way. By saying no now, you're saying yes to coming back refreshed and ready to tackle projects with renewed energy and creativity. Plus, your clients will appreciate a fully charged you rather than a burnt-out shell of a freelancer. Prioritizing your break means setting solid boundaries to protect that precious recharge time. This isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. New projects will always be there waiting for you, but moments to unwind and truly relax can slip away if you let them. Remember, quality over quantity. By focusing on recharging, you'll actually be able to deliver better work when you return. So embrace the power of no without guilt. Your body, mind, and long-term success will thank you. So folks, let's wrap things up with a little reminder. Taking a break isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It's essential to understand that stepping away to recharge isn't just beneficial. It's necessary for boosting your creativity, productivity, and overall well-being. When you take the time to refresh yourself, you come back stronger, more inspired, and ready to tackle those freelance projects with newfound energy. So grab that swimsuit, pack your cozy sweater, or even just schedule some downtime at home. Get ready to recharge and embrace an even more successful freelance journey. Enjoy every moment and remember to set those boundaries. You've got this, freelancers. Thanks for tuning in to sqill'N'Chill with me, Laila. If today's conversation inspired you to take the next step in your career, head over to sqillsite.com and create your professional profile today. At sqillsite.com, we empower you to connect directly with clients, keep 100% of your earnings, and manage your projects your way. Don't forget, sqillsite.com is more than just a marketplace. It's a community where your creativity has no limits. Join us at sqillsite.com and let's make great things happen together. Until next time, stay chill and keep those skills sharp.